The inheritance of blood groups is an example of co-dominance and multiple alleles. Let's define these terms. Co-dominances is when two alleles are both shown in the phenotype even when they're in a heterozygous state. This will become clear when we do the table over here on the right side. But heterozygous dominant is possible. This refers to the presence of multiple alleles, refers to the presence of more than two alleles of a gene, not only capital I and lowercase I, but also a third allele. Now, if we need a third allele, if we want to represent a third allele, we have to use a different writing system. So we have over here capital IA for a dominant allele because of the capital I. There's a second dominant one here called capital IB and little I. So for the blood groups, we use the letter I. This is just, for whatever reason, this is international convention. And over here in the table, we have the phenotype, which is the blood group. There are now 4 possibilities here, A, B, and O. Some people also call it 0. And there are now the genotypes. So a person with blood group A can either be this over here or this. Can either be homozygous or heterozygous. If you know this, it's relatively easy to also fill out the rest of the table. So because for blood group B, in this case, we have I, B, or I, B, lowercase I, just like with blood group A. Blood group AB is IA and IB. It is heterozygous, it's not the same, but both of them are expressed, both of them are shown in the phenotype. So this example over here is the example for codominance. That is codominant. And blood group O is lowercase I. This is the recessive one. Both of, because we have multiple alleles, IA, IB, and little I, there are now more combinations possible, and this makes it very useful, or at least in the past, the blood group tests could be used to figure out who the father of a child is. If there was some uncertainty, sometimes, if you were a little bit lucky, certain possibilities could be ruled out. And I'm going to now give you 4 examples of this. The mother has blood group A and the father has B. Can the child have blood group O? So we try the test. We make a test. We cross the whole thing here. Let's test this. We know that the child has O, little I, and the mother has blood group A, so there must be at least a dominant one over here. And the father has B, there must be at least a dominant B allele over here. Is there a possibility for this to appear? Yeah, of course there is. The mother could be heterozygous and the father could be heterozygous, so this is definitely possible. This is possible. It could indeed be the child of this father. What about the next example? The mother has A and the father has O. Can the child have AB? Let's say we have a child with blood group AB. Let's see. The mother has A, IA. We do not really know about the other one yet. And the father has O. So lowercase I. And this means that over here there must be, everywhere there must be a lowercase I. This one is also yeah, clear. IA. How can you get AB in this situation? I don't see any way to have get blood group AB, because over here each one, the father is only able to donate a recessive allele, so this does not work out. So if the child has blood group AB and the mother has A, then you know it must be a different father. Both parents have AB. Can the child have O? I think that is a relatively easy one as well. Can the child have O if both parents have AB? That is the question. Is this possible? No, of course not. Okay? There is no way that I can get blood group O over here. So this is definitely not possible. It's also... both parents have O. Can the child have A? No, this is also not possible, because if both parents have O, then all of their children are recessive. All of their children will have a blood group O. So this is also not possible. No. Okay, so this was basically some examples how blood groups can be used in paternity testing.